Well, this has been a while, hasn't it? Uh, there, Casual Fanatics. Jeremy here. And yeah, first Shadow vlog I've done in a while. I really haven't gotten to do any, mostly because most of what I've been doing has been announcements for my streaming type stuff. And with the way things have been going at work, I really haven't had a whole lot of time to rest that hasn't involved de-stressing. But I did want to hop in the Highway Star here this morning and give you a little update, mostly because I have seen all the news out of TwitchCon, all the various different updates that they are doing, increased quality settings, and encodes that you can go into, the ability to upload directly to Twitch. Since they're owned by Amazon, they have their own Twitch Prime now that gives a lot of additional features and allows one and includes one subscription to any one streamer per month. And I didn't get to take a look into the deeper ones about all the various different things that go to Twitch partners, largely because I'm not one. But I hope to be. Someday I hope to be. And honestly, it looks like Twitch is trying to position itself as being an alternative to YouTube. In my eyes, this is a very good thing because YouTube has done a lot of weird stuff lately. Some of it is understandable. The YouTube Red, kind of a subscription-based model to keep ads free, kind of similar to streaming sites like Hulu, and that had until they changed how they worked, provided free entertainment with ads, and then you have a subscription where you can get exclusive content and then ad free for everything else. And then there was, of course, the YouTube Heroes thing, which I deliberately did not comment on, mostly because I didn't want to, feel like I was chasing the zeitgeist there. Yeah, the YouTube Heroes things, where it gives the ordinary person a lot of power, but doesn't give them very much compensation for basically working for YouTube. And the rife for abuse there is incredibly, not to mention, as many people have said, a lot of the features that come with YouTube Heroes are things that high-end content creators would kill for, that high-end content creators have wanted for a long time, simply for the fact that they are the highest money earners for YouTube, for lack of a better phrase, and they don't have those things. So YouTube has been really doing a lot of crazy stuff. There was the demonetization, which of certain kinds of videos, which I only got hit with on like 2 or 3 videos in total. One of which was a very profanity-laden rant against Felicify, so I'm okay with that. Honestly, taking down elites in gaming, that's something I do for free. That's something I gladly do for free anyway, so oh well. But with Twitch coming up and being more friendly to the people that work with them, trying to really give their partners more things and give their viewers and even the non-partner streamers more tools, more capability, the ability to do more with their streaming, going to HTML5 so that it's opened up to more platforms, more browsers, adding additional functionality to the mobile apps, with mobile streaming becoming more and more of a thing. They seem like that they have the pulse of what needs to happen in gaming and in video creation. And as not just a video creator myself, but someone who has many friends who are both on YouTube and on Twitch, it seems like Twitch gets the future a lot more. And again, because they're related to Amazon, honestly, that makes a lot of sense. Because, I mean, Amazon is one of the forefather, maybe not the founder of online commerce, but the perfecter of online commerce. And they're taking the stuff that they've managed to do over on online commerce, and they're saying, how can we figure out ways to make online video streaming work better? They started with Amazon Prime, with their own streaming service where they have multiple shows, including their own exclusives. And now they're taking that and merging and bringing that over to the Twitch side of things. Truth be told, I'm really happy about this because I do like making videos. Honestly, I prefer streaming more. And I have been using the streaming to help keep this channel running. Yes, that is very true. And that's because, honestly, that's the best time that I have to record something. And recording something on stream, setting it up in OBS, admittedly is less effort than having to just, sit down than just sitting down and going by myself. Because since I'm live and somebody could be watching at any time, even if they're not watching right now, not only am I playing a game, I am being a performer. I am being an actor. I'm being a comedian. Occasionally a musician whenever I break out into my many musical moments. You really have to be more than just a guy who plays games. And there are some people who do just straight game playing on Twitch. I don't want to knock them by any means, because if they can do that and they can be compelling just by pure skill of gaming, then, that's what works for them. Rock on, bros. But for me, admittedly, I am not a good gamer. I do not have much in the way of talent at playing video games. So what I like to do is, the saying is play to your strengths. I also like to play with my weaknesses. And that's why a lot of my humor is self-deprecating, because not only do I want to get across that, accentuate the points that I'm strong, but I want to make sure that that I already know where I'm lacking and I am doing with it what I can. Because, you can have so many people out there who just have absolute lack of skill, completely non-cognizant of their lack of any ability. And it's almost tragic to watch them because they think they're the shit when they're really just shit. And I try to keep in mind where my strengths are and are not. And I try to use both of them, to my advantage. I try to use them to make what I feel is an entertaining product. Whether or not that has been successful or not depends on your level of interpretation. The fact that I've been struggling to stay over the 100 subscriber mark on casual mode probably would suggest that it's not super successful. But honestly, I started out with streaming when I started doing, video production kind of things. I started out with that back in some of the nascent days of video game streaming. Back almost, 5-10 years ago. And when I started doing that, honestly, I grew to love streaming. That's part of the reason why I brought back streaming as soon as I had the ability to, because I missed it so much. I missed being able to fire up a video game, talk with people in the chat room, and interact while I play something that has some kind of significance to me. In the past, although this may have been skirting the realms of legality, I'd streamed Super Sentai and discussed it with people while it was going on. And of course, I've been playing video games. Most recently, I've been playing Shining Force, which another part of it will be uploaded. Well, either has been uploaded or will be uploaded by the time that you see this. And honestly, I mean, I'm not going to shut down casual mode, I don't think, unless it absolutely becomes either a hindrance or a necessity. I'm going to keep this YouTube channel going. I'm going to keep taking bits of what I stream and sending it to YouTube. But I'm also going to be using Twitch a lot more, especially in the wake of some of these updates. Because, honestly, I love my main job that I have. And at the same time, I'm kind of wanting to create a second job for myself, doing something that I love to do, which is be an entertainer, be a, super hammy dork who riffs on the video games that he plays. I want to do that, and I want to make some kind of money doing it if I at all possibly can. That's why I put on Twitter recently that I was thinking about creating a Patreon for Casual Mode, even though we're not even at, even though we're barely over 100 subscribers. It's because I'm doing some work here, and in order to kind of help fill the gaps in where my one paycheck has been lacking, admittedly a lot of it due to my missteps, but even so, I want to go semi-pro with it. I mean, I know I'm not anywhere near top echelon. I know I'm still low end, but at the same time, I'm the kind of person who likes to work for money. And if I can do something that I love to do and make money at it, as the saying goes, when you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. And along those same lines, there is also another saying: if you love your job, never do it for free. So, I mean, I don't mean to sound like greedy. I'm really trying to sound like someone who wants to make double damn sure that they're able to make ends meet. And I love doing casual mode. I love doing the streams over on twitch.tv/SB Studios, which you haven't followed already, please do. And I'm going to keep doing them as long as I have the ability to do. And if there's any way at all that I can turn that into a business, I am highly inclined to want to do it. I may not make the Patreon quite yet because there have been a couple of people who have been saying, no, it's too soon. Them, I understand. The 6 people who think I'm just being a lazy fuck and trying to get money for nothing, fuck you. You have no idea how hard work video creation is. You are insulting me and my friends. And while the insulting me part is not that big of a deal to me, insulting my friends certainly is. So I just kind of wanted to keep up, let you know what I thought about the updates to Twitch, and let you know that honestly, it may change how things go with casual mode, but for the better. And I also kind of wanted to put that feeler out that it is possible that I may end up setting up a Patreon for casual mode, simply because, for one, to help me make ends meet, especially since my brother's going to be getting married in March and I need to make preparations for that because I may end up needing to take over a couple of bills. It's the next few months are going to be pretty scary. I just realized I said that at the beginning of October. I did not mean Halloween scary. I meant like life scary. And I'm going to take preparations to try and make the scariness manageable for me. And that may include, trying to monetize what I'm doing here. If that puts you off the idea of people asking for money for putting videos up on YouTube or for doing Twitch streaming, you clearly don't know how economics work, and I pity you. Anyway, and also to my friends and family who are watching this, I know, you would so willingly help me at the drop of a hat. I am not doing this to spite you. I'm not doing this to insult you. I'm doing this because you know the kind of person I am. I am a very proud person. I don't accept help for no reason very easily. I often feel like I need to do something in exchange for it, or I need to pay people back. And honestly, monetizing something I'm already doing, I would already be giving back, and I would put additional incentives on top of that to make sure that the people getting me money get at least $1 a month's worth of entertainment. Because, y'all know me. If there's one thing that I am ridiculously tied to, it is my sense of honor and duty and pride. I hope everything's clear, and I hope that you will all be supportive in this. To the 6 people who told me that I'm lazy on my Twitter poll. Oh, I'm lazy? Funny. Doesn't feel like I'm lazy when I'm running out of energy after the 5th hour of a Twitch stream, after doing a voice that sounds like this most of the time. That exerts a lot of energy, To the rest of you, thank you for your support. I appreciate all the help that you've given me thus far. Please continue to do so. Please tell your friends about Casual Mode, both here on YouTube and over at twitch.tv/SBstudios. And until next time, keep it casual.